Alright, I am back. And, of course, I am back with, just Stranding. So, yeah. I considered, this man. I considered two other gacha games. I was like, do I want to start a new game? No. I'll continue a game that I already started. Death Stranding. Anyway. I remember the Stranding like it was yesterday. Raiders all over, intercity comms getting out, distribution networks shot to hell. It wasn't no local boys to help a feller out no more, let alone feds. Nope, it was every man for himself. Every man who didn't work for no private courier outfit, that is. Them ones took it upon themselves to keep on delivering the goods folks needed to survive in spite of the cost, and without hope or expectation of reward. What good's money that ain't worth the paper it's printed on after all? Nope, them private operators had to get it by on a thank you here and there and fuck all else. But supplies kept on coming. Sure, a few went to mule on us, but that didn't seem to faze the rest none. The country fell apart within the cities, till all that was left holding the world together was them. They knew it too. Knew we'd all be screwed without them. But they didn't hold it over us. They just kept things moving best they could for us independents out here and the huddled masses in the city. These Fragile Express and all them others. We owe them a hell of a lot. Bridges, though, y'all still got a lot to prove. Bots are here, but is that for the best? Sam, that bot you brought us? It's a real piece of work. Takes everything into account, cargo type, terrain, and calculates the quickest route every time. And if it does happen to run into a BT, there's no void out to worry about. If we can teach it how mules operate, it might even be able to anticipate their movements and avoid them too. Means all the risks in using human porters, the dangers you and yours face every day, well, they could be a thing of the past. Might not be a need for you to put out your life on the line any longer. Time to start planning for the easy life, eh? But is it for the best, I wonder, leaving everything to the bots? Isn't that what led to drone syndrome and all that? Better to keep people involved in some respect, maybe. Same with cars. Back in the day, everyone was all about self-driving vehicles, but if you ask me, a human hand ought to always be on the wheel, am I right? Bring me my Timefall Porter. Thanks for delivering the delivery bots. Sam, I heard you were headed to that Timefall farm down the way. Don't know if you heard, but rumor has it they've been brewing beer. Maybe even using Timefall to speed up the process? I'd sure like to have a taste if it's true, and if they joined the chiral network, I'd be able to place an order with them, wouldn't I? Of course, you can't print beer, so I'll have to rely on you again to get it here. Maybe the bots won't be able to enjoy it with me, but hey, guess that's a privilege only humans can enjoy, am I right? Anyway, I'm counting on you. Delivery time, Sam. People get tired of waiting. What kind of porter grades you getting these days, Sam? Can't be easy trying to stand out in all those categories: cargo condition, delivery volume, bridge link, all that stuff. Couldn't imagine myself. I'd throw my hands up in frustration. Got one piece of advice for you: focus on delivery time. That's the most important thing when it comes to making deliveries, after all. How to improve it, though? That's the question. You probably know this already, but in case you don't, there's one simple way you can improve your speed: take the shortest route. Unless that is, and in areas infrastructure means that a longer, less direct route will get you there faster. That's just simple after all, eh? You probably got a feel for picking efficient routes already, though. Most porters with your experience ought to. By the way, if you're already feeling confident about how quickly you can make deliveries, why not try your hand at setting a premium delivery record? Might even enjoy it. Oh, and it's not just your clients who will be happy if you improve your delivery time. Your body will too. As it grows stronger, you'll have more stamina, be able to hold your breath for longer. All sorts of stuff. Keep at it, Sam. You're going to be the top-ranked porter out there in no time. I just know it. Rebuild the roads, rebuild America. I see them delivery bots are on the prowl again. Guess it means the roads are getting better out there. Used to be highways and byways running all over back in the day. There was one, the Mother Road, some called it. Always the one folks used to follow all the way west, chasing their dreams. Rebuild the roads and you rebuild the dream, is that it? That old American classic, the belief that success and prosperity are within everyone's reach? Well, I may not be much for your UCA and your plan to rebuild the country, but if you can finally make that one work, I'll raise a glass to you, that's for sure. Porters in a pinch. Don't know if you've heard, Sam, but that Porter team is building itself a real reputation. They've taken on their share of dangerous orders and come through without a scratch. Our engineer and elder friends have employed their services, as how folks down in Lake Knot City. It's good to see people putting their faith in honest porters again. Been hearing less talk about Fragile Express collaborating with terrorists because of it, I reckon. There's one downside to all this, I'm afraid. Your blood stamp. Ain't enough to go around. Not for all the hematic grenades I've been hoping to churn out. There's just no way to keep up with demand. For now, I've had to restrict the supply. Only focus on the most dangerous runs get to carry them. Clients know the score, but porters still want to work, so there's no easy solution. As far as problems go, though, I'd call this a good one. Evidence of how your hard work's been paying off. In fact, I'd say your blood's just as good at bringing people together as it is at driving BTs away. Best damn brew you'll ever drink. Dear Sam, well, this is a long day on the road, I'll wager. Now, you know what suits mind, body, and soul after a hard day's work? A delicious draught of Timefall Porter. We finally got to bring up a batch of beer. You familiar with porter? It's an English ale that's been made since the 1700s. It was popular with couriers who used to deliver loads up and down the Thames, hence the name. And the other part, well, I don't think I have to explain. It's crafted with the finest, fastest-growing wheat under the Timefall. So, Mr. Legendary Porter, why not put your feet up and enjoy a tall glass of your namesake? Don't think this is the end of it. We'll be baking bread and cooking pizza before you know it. Just you wait. Get back to Timefall Porter. Thanks as always. I've sent you some Timefall Porter, the world's fastest brewed beer for Bridges' fastest runner. Hope it provides a welcome respite on a hard day. Should be waiting for you in your room. Enjoy. He's back into the theaters. I tried toying with that tablet you brought me, such a flimsy, cheap thing, and yet it was capable of displaying all manner of video and imagery. Courtesy of my contract with Bridges. I suspect it could be useful in some respects, but the experience is ultimately lacking. I long for the halcyon days when the people would pack themselves into movie theaters, when we'd laugh together, cry together, jump and fight together, when cinema was a communal experience. But then came the tyranny of the tablets, which reshaped how media was shot. All dramatic close-ups and cliffhangers designed to draw you into the next installment. Bah, it was a far cry from the golden age of film, from when the silver screen reigned supreme. I tell you, I was born a century too late. Junk disposal. Sam Bridges, I have a job for you. Should you be interested? A pile of junk has accumulated near my shelter, and it needs to be disposed of. There is a problem, however. Some of the aforementioned waste products may be contaminated with chiralium, which means that the only safe place in which to dispose of them is the Crater Lake to the south. Should be easy enough for a Bridges man such as yourself, but it's up to you whether you take the job on or not. It would certainly help me view you and your kind more favorably if you were to agree to help me, however. Now there's an interview somewhere. Oh, there it is. King Midas and the Chiral Crystals. Rumors have been circulating regarding a man who calls himself King Midas. Unlike his namesake from Greek mythology, however, this gentleman does not turn all that he touches to gold. Instead, he claims to wield the power to create chiral crystals at will. The story suggests that he gained this power as a result of experiments involving organisms which possess a similar ability. I am, of course, aware of the existence of microbes that could melt and condense gold, in effect, extracting it from ore deposits. But this is the first I have heard of any organism that can do something similar with the chiralium. These organisms are apparently akin to cryptobiotes, as well as the coral that is found in the sea, that they exist outside of time. This man truly managed to harvest such organisms, and it is an extraordinary achievement which could lead to an untold possibilities, veritable bioalchemy, and even. Much like his mythical counterpart, however, King Midas is said to have paid a heavy price for his power. Indeed, his body has turned into a mass of particles, a side effect of crystallizing all the chiralium with which he came into contact. It is said that the only evidence of his existence are 2 golden handprints he left behind. Now I must temper this rather dramatic story by stressing that no microbes capable of the previously described ability have been detected. As such, I suspect the king is nothing more than an urban legend, the kind of story spun by dreamers in a world where coral crystals are rare and precious, and can only be collected from perilous, timefall-soaked places. Perhaps we could even consider it a morality tale. Moral being, of course, that greed is never good, whether one lusts for gold or for coral crystals. It is, however, a remarkable coincidence that not long after I first started to talk to this modern-day King Midas, I also started to hear rumors concerning a man wearing a golden death mask. Might the two be related? Who knows? Fragile's father and Fragile Express. My father came up with the name Fragile Express before I was born. The US was Swiss cheese back then. All the voidas had left craters as far as the eye could see. People were losing their minds looking for a way out. They thought the government would have their back, but it was gone. All the systems, all the gears that kept their world turning, smashed to bits in a matter of seconds. When everything you know breaks, it's hard not to break yourself. Before our new network, there was an old one. The whole nation was online 24/7. Cameras and microphones everywhere, watching and listening and recording. There was a strange sort of comfort in that, people said. A certainty that someone, somewhere, would know if you were in trouble. But after the stranding, all vanished into the ether. No one was looking out anymore. No one was coming to save you. A lot of folks died waiting before the rest caught on. Took matters into their own hands. My father was one of the latter. He'd been working for a private logistics company, and he and some friends figured they were in a position to bring supplies or repair vital infrastructure Americans used to rely on to survive. They were builders, men and women who understood the value of what was lost and wanted to reclaim it. My father and them really believed that they could get it all back, bit by bit, make us whole, make us America. It was a precious, fragile dream. Looked like so much back then. But if they nurtured it, if they stayed true, he knew it could all be ours again. People, ideas, connections, all so fragile. The USA was nothing more than a network of people and the connections between them. No wonder it broke apart so easily. But everything that's worth something is fragile. That's why I was given this name. My father's not with us anymore, but the bond between us remains, fragile though it is. Me, I used to be an ecologist. Amelie thought highly of me and my wife's research into timefall's effect on plant life. She was the one who suggested it could be used to boost agricultural production. See, timefall's radically altered the ecosystem of the entire continent. Obvious, I know, just as it's obvious we are powerless to stop it. So we had the idea of trying to use it to our advantage instead. Make the environment better, not worse. Easier said than done, though. Take void-out craters, for example. Local coral density is generally higher in their vicinity, which correlates with increased timefall. With all that exposure, you'd think they'd turn to lush and green again before you know it. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite pan out that way. Nothing grows in any of them. Might be the timefall's done something to the soil, but the truth is, I don't have a clue. Which was one of the reasons why me and the missus were conducting our research. Gotta say, for the record, that it hadn't crossed our mind that timefall could be used to help grow food. That idea was all Amelie, so credit where it's due. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Time to go.
Verifying ID. Clear.
Okay. Bye. Don't care. Don't care. Okay. Bruh.
To begin, have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping up. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping up. Good morning, Sam. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright. Probably should have gone around. Okay.
Beginning scan. Scan the bridge's ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oof. Let's go to this guy. Why not? Actually, haven't I been to this guy before? I'm not so sure. Hold on. The fuck is this guy? Down there. What the fuck? Okay, so I'll probably want... Okay. So obviously I'll want a, Titan or something. Titan, whatever the fuck it's called again. I'm going the wrong way for this. Yep, I think what I want to do then is... Yeah. Or maybe I wasn't. Okay. Okay. Whatever. I've gotten around anyway. So. Okay. Okay. Ah, shit. Crap. Right. What? Come on, man. Whatever. Okay.
God help me.
Okay. Jesus Christ, man. It's all spread out. Oh my god! Okay. Is that the right place? Yeah. Where is this one? How close is this one? Get out of here, BT. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit.
Other side.
I was spot on with that one. Okay. Oh, shit. Let's grab that and go over here. Oh, shit. Oh, there's one right here. I can grab that on my way back. Okay. Okay. I've got everything. Alright. Grab that. And then I'll be on my way. I think I'll grab this on the way. I passed by it anyway. I might as well grab it. Alright. Alright, I have done it. I am free. Oh, shit. Grab the chiralium. Chiral crystals. On my way out. Whatever chiral crystals I can grab, at least. Do 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 do. Do the bike. Should be 3. Yeah. Yeah. Might as well grab this Carol crystals. Almost ruined. What the fuck? Why is it raining here then? Ha ha ha! There we go.
Just a bit further now.
Here we go.
Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay. Make delivery. There we go. Every single bit. Ah.
Oh, shit! You actually managed to get the goods out of there? That takes balls. And would you look at that haul? You're definitely a cut above those Fragile Express goons. Let me guess. The Great Deliverer, am I right? Thought so.
All right. Gold. Gold.
You know, those ruins you went to wouldn't be ruins if Fragile hadn't fucked us over. Bridges, too. All that talk
Bruh.
about building the country. It's just stirring folks up. My girl would still be alive if it wasn't for you people. She was there. When the terrorists tried to take out South Knot, she was already dead. Because of you.
Bruh. She's not, though. She's not dead.
He's wrong. She's in a shelter southeast of the ruins. Mind if I take over? If he's not coming outside, then it doesn't matter who he yells at over the wire. And I'm guessing he'll feel better taking it out on me.
Fair enough.
Hey, Bridges. Fragile says my girl's alive. And I'm just supposed to believe her? After what she did? Hell no. You're gonna need to prove it. And there's only one way out. I'll give you something to take to this woman you found. She says it's hers. You bring her back here to me. Take this with you, too. It's a skeleton I made that improves stability and mobility. Threw together some of the parts I've got lying around. Just so we're clear, I'm only giving it to you because I want to make abso-fucking-lutely sure you complete this delivery.
Okay.
If my girl's still alive, then when she sees what you're carrying, she'll want you to bring her here. You do right by me. I'll do right by you.
Okay.
Good work. New order available. Sam.
Hold on. What was that? Ow.
Hey, Sam. The junk dealer told me a little bit more about the order, and I figured you would want to hear it. After you complete the delivery, he wants you to bring his girl back to...
According to the junk dealer, the Cairo hourglass is extremely fragile, and that kind of cargo is best carried by hand.
Oh, come on, man.
That's a little something from the junk dealer. Sam, that active skeleton is built for speed. It's designed to augment muscle movement, enabling you to travel faster. There's even a boost function if you really need to hustle, but it'll eat up battery about as fast as you eat up the ground. To think he made a thing like that out of junk, talent like his shouldn't go to waste.
Okay. Place in private locker. Okay. Sounds like I'll probably want to go by foot, considering. Well, that's fine, because that is not that far away anyway.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Handle with care.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, that's inside the crate. Inside this area. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Means I might as well. Go to the inner area instead of going around the outside. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh. Good. No time fall.
There we go. There we go. Nice. There we go.
Oh, don't do that.
That's a big one.
Oh, it's saved. That's recovering power?
There we go. Nice.
Okay.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay.
Are you with Fragile Express? No. You're a Bridges porter, aren't you? I'm not expecting a package. Oh, it's nothing dangerous, is it? Oh my lord. I never thought I'd see this again. Let me have a closer look. Oh, incredible. Not so much as a single scratch. I can't thank you enough.
Aww.
So, I'm on the one and only chiral network now. That's wonderful. I'm happy to be a part of the UCA.
Oh. Naruhodo. Oh. Go. Go.
You'll drop by again, won't you?
Okay. Ah.
Take me with you.
Ah.
Please. I have to see him again. I made this for him, you know. When the terrorists attacked, my mother and I barely escaped with our lives. I tried to find him afterwards. I did. I just didn't know where to look. But that's not why I stopped. My mother never liked him. She made that pretty clear. But I didn't think she'd go as far as to lie.
Oh, that he died.
So when she said
Ah.
she died, I believed her. Until I heard that message.
They believed each other was dead.
It's
Huh.
him. It's really him. I should never have given up. Deep down, I knew he was out there somewhere. But I couldn't leave my mother all alone. So I tried to make my peace with it.
Oh.
Only I couldn't. Not even if I do wanted to. I was stuck in the past. Unable to move on.
Oh.
Take me to him. I'm begging you. I'm ready to go. Right now if you want. Just say you take me.
I think she needs something to protect her. Protect her from the timefall first, though. Okay. Orders for Sam. Human delivery.
That there's a handgun configured to fire hermetic rounds.
Oh.
Bullets loaded with your own blood.
Good.
Should do some damage to any BTs you come across. The gun draws blood from your body or any bags on hand to fill its cartridges when in use. Length of the trigger pull determines the amount loaded into the next round. Longer pulls mean more blood and more potential damage to the BT on the receiving end. Just don't drain yourself dry by accident, okay?
Okay. I'll be taking one of those, yeah.
As you know, you'll be transporting a living human being for a
Why is her
change.
face covered?
It goes without
Completely.
saying that any falls or heavy impacts sustained may result in injury to your client. So proceed with caution, now more than ever.
Okay. Hold on. Definitely need a power skeleton then.
can only be safely transported in a sealed container. And if that container breaks, you've got a toxic gas leak on your hands. You should pack some extra repair spray just in case.
Okay.
Bog is invaluable for the development of new technologies. And those same technologies might be of benefit to you someday.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Since I'm going by foot anyway.
I'll hold the hourglass. I don't want it to break.
Okay. Ah.
Order assigned.
Okay. Oh! Okay, good. I was wondering about that. I was pretty sure I could do that. I just wasn't sure how I'd be able to do it.
You know, if you've got a floating carrier but no cargo worth mentioning, you might try hopping on it yourself.
I don't have... Can't do that right now, though. Okay. Now I'll probably be going the same exact way I came from.
It's not far from here, I think. Look for the turn. Where it bubbles up and spreads. That's how you can tell. It'll swallow you up if you're ready. It's bottomless. So, and the case, we use these places to dispose of terrarium-contaminated waste.
Ah.
And bodies too. If you don't have time to burn them, there's always the tar.
Ah. Naruhodo. Okay. Don't you dare, BTs. Please. Why am I taking the hard road of across the rocks? And I didn't do that going there. Okay. Okay. So I want to be a little more deliberate, more cautious because of the BTs. Okay. I'll grab these Chiral crystals on my way down.
Sorry, I'll try to make this quick.
Aww. Good. All right. Okay. Here we go.
Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome to Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. There we go.
Are you hurt? Thanks, Bridges. I can't believe you're alive.
That's my line, silly.
I thought you were dead.
My mom told me you were.
I kept it close. Always. But after the attack, it stopped working. I thought about fixing it, getting the sand flowing again. But it felt too much like moving on. Like forgetting you.
Well, now we can both move on. Together, you and me. If you're ready.
Of course.
The man I knew.
Huh.
They don't peddle junk. He fixed the things, made them like new again. Picking up the pieces and making the most of them. That's what I do best too. But this is one piece we don't need.
Ah. Understandable.
The only time that matters is the time I spend with you.
I approve. I like this lady.
So let's
She
count
speaks
the
the truth.
moments ourselves together. I'm asking you to marry me, dummy.
I will. I do. Yes.
One other thing.
What?
Don't hate Mom, please.
Okay.
Tell her this is what we want. Help her to understand and accept it. Because she needs us, and I need her.
All right. I'm pretty good at patching things up.
Okay. Go. Okay.
Sorry, I was such an asshole. I treated you and Fragile
He came
like
around.
shit. I'm gonna try and make a fresh start with my girl. And though I can't do half of what you people do out there every day, I'm ready to pull my weight.
Ah.
If you need
Good.
anything fixed, I'm your man.
Ah.
The UCA can count on me.
Let's go.
It'll take some getting used to, but it's past time. We will join the UCA's network. I won't let you down. I swear.
We'll never
I guess he
forget
realized.
you.
Oh, don't want to touch? Okay.
Thank you.
Ah! Ah! 200. Nice. One mic received for Sam. Well then. Go. Go. Sun bomb. Nice. Go.
Sam, that whole region is connected to the Cairo network now. Head for the next area. To connect South Knot City, you'll need to make a delivery from Lake Knot City.
Okay.
Huh? Not sure I follow. Why not just get them on the network? Let them print what they need.
Because you can't print everything. You do know that, right? Food, medicine, organic compounds, that blood of yours that's proven so effective against BTs? None of that can be sent by the network. Only the old-fashioned way. The people of South Knot have been struggling ever since the last attack. Now, if they're to survive, they'll need all the supplies Lake Knot can spare. Head back there and pick up the order. By the way, sometimes you might find yourself traveling home empty-handed, right? Wasted trip, I say. Make the most out of it by making sure you've always got an order on your back.
Okay.
For instance, one just came in from the junk dealer.
Okay.
A joint request from him and the Cairo artist, looks like.
Okay.
I think it'd be in everyone's best interest if you took it on.
Okay.
Check the terminal for details.
Okay.
Heads up, Sam. I'm detecting abnormal Cairo levels to the north of South Knot City. The numbers indicate heavy timefall in the area.
Okay.
It appears to be some kind of storm, but nothing like anything I've ever seen before. Though,
Okay.
truth be told, I can't actually see it either. The storm should be right outside my lab, but with the baby, I'm in no position to investigate. Doesn't seem to have done any real damage yet, but would you mind looking into it for me? Just be sure to keep your distance, alright?
Okay.
Order assigned.
Okay.
Deploying on...
Okay, and then
Use of weapons is prohibited. Back to work then.
wait, I can't do it? Oh man, can't do it through this.
Thank you.
Okay. What? Okay. Recycle you and you.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay. Is there a generator around here? Close by? No. I don't have to do it. I don't have to. Do so then.
Restrictions lifted. Keep on keeping on.
Okay. Hold on, what the fuck? There we go. Get on my back. Okay.
There we go. Okay. Bruh. Load it up now, continue onward. Ah, you fucking seriously? Ah, nice. What? That just spawned out of nowhere.
I was just a little too late. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I'm out of here anyway. Okay.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Contaminating. Pleasant turn free. Pleasant turn Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. Make delivery. There we go.
Come a long way, huh? Hope your cargo held up as well as you. Looking good. Looking good. Guess you were the right man for the job.
Okay. Oh. Nice. Aw. Ah. Oh! A lot more resources. Good. Good.
So, here's stuff you brought. Motor and a pouch. They're not like our usual supplies. New designs, like you heard. To think a junk dealer made this. I heard he was a pro, but even so, it's impressive work. I'll notify HQ and try to expedite evaluations.
Hey, just got the evaluation results from the people at the distro center for those prototypes you dropped off. Looks like both caught their eye. The motor, for one, was impressive. They really couldn't believe it was made from scrap. It can be fitted to a modified truck and be ready to go in no time. They contracted the junk dealer straight away and got it added to the list of supplies that can be fabricated. They had good things to say about the pouch, too. Contract has already been made, and you'll find the pouch in your private room. If you want to customize your backpack, you'll need to drop by one anyway. Anyway, I hope you appreciate what those two did for you, and give this new gear a try.
Okay.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.
So, actually, it should mean that I have... I can actually get a... Yeah!
You can now use your PCC to construct Cairo bridges. They require
Let's
much
go.
less space to deploy than the standard type. The unit also includes an ID authenticator that can be used to bar access to anyone but Bridges personnel. Be advised that a safety feature prevents usage during timefall. Use it wisely.
Okay. Go. Okay. Recycle. Recycle. Load. Garage. Go. Yeah. Try to deliver that. And then go back up. And around. Yeah.
You can use those little darlings to stun your enemies and give yourself some breathing room. Just equip and toss. They'll trigger on contact.
Okay.
They deliver a shock that should incapacitate every living thing within the blast radius.
Okay.
Living only, though. They won't do you any good against BTs.
Oh, actually. Sticky gun.
The sticky gun is a weapon that launches an adhesive projectile. Gun and projectile are connected by a wire which can be engaged to pull in targets. It's strong, too. Could support up to several dozen kilos. You can use it to secure cargo at a distance. Right out from under a mule's nose, maybe. You're a clever guy, so I'm sure you can think up a few other applications. Just comes down to how creative you can get.
And just so you know, Sam, you can use the firing range to practice with the sticky gun.
Okay.
It might be prudent to head there and familiarize yourself with it.
Nah. Now, the hematic grenades can probably go away for now. Same with that. And the anti-BT gun. Load onto truck. There we go. Head out.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
That one is still out of... Okay. Uh-oh.
Someone's happy.
Uh-oh. Hold on. It's actually far, far down. Holy shit. Hold on, I'll turn back. Clean some materials. And go deliver them to a few places. Specifically this one. Because why not? Since, you know. Oh, that one and the other one.
There you go, Speed Demon.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be contaminated. Complete. Well, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, so need as many materials as I can get.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I think I'll probably go deliver these to the one across the river, stream, whatever you want to call it. Perhaps that one. Maybe. Yeah. I think I'll do that one. Well, then again, if that's the case, hold on. What am I doing? I'd probably be... Okay. Okay. If that's the case, then what I should do... Okay, so... Let me see. So first, put these back in.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
And then
Sam Porter Bridges.
cycle. Okay.
Thank you for your...
So, for that one I need 940 ceramic, 1250 metal.
Contribution.
940 and 1250. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now I'll go. after I get a recharge. From somewhere.
Have a pleasant journey.
Well, that is perfect then.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay. Okay. Right over there. That's where I want to go. Recharge.
Anytime now. Charged up.
Okay. Rebuild. Okay. Yeah. Skip by. Okay. There we go. I was hoping it would go over there. I was hoping it would go over there. Oop. Ah. Okay. Okay.
Stretch my legs.
I have to do this because, well, I don't
bridges ID. Fragile.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, great! You made it! I told myself there were bound to be a few scratches, but looks like I was wrong.
Nice. Go. Okay.
Can you make it official? Whenever I mention your name to my partner, he gets all excited and starts talking about how much he wants to meet you. He's pretty interested in the chiral network too, totally on board with it and everything. But I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around it. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm okay with trying it out, just without any of the extra strings. If
Bruh.
that's an option. If it is, then would you mind doing the honors?
Okay. So, not joining the UCA, huh? That's fine. Okay. Go.
Hey, Sam. Sam Bridges. Welcome to our summer home by the falls. Oh, well, thanks for making the trip. I've always wanted to meet you. I know what you're thinking. Is that an otter on my head, or am I just happy to see you? Well, both. Actually, the otter's a member of the weasel family. I have weasels in my family, but enough about my brother. Man, you are tough. Hey, did you know that otters can survive without land? Oh yeah, they eat, sleep, even give birth, all in the water. The only thing they can't do in the water is drown. Such good swimmers say. Okay. Wow, you laugh about as much as this guy. Hey, by the way, you should have this. It'll help you on your way. Yeah, don't worry about me. I've got an otter one. Come on. Come on, otter one? That's pretty good. Come. Oh, man, you're the only audience I've had in like 12 years.
Ah. Ah. Another bot has been banned.
By the way, that hood
Rip.
was threaded by the hand of my cosplay partner. And she's amazing. It's triple stitched. That's got silk. She's incredible. Wear it and you too can ride the river rapids without fear. Unless you're afraid of looking too sexy. Right? Really? Still nothing? You know what? Fine. Just go.
Reasonable.
Just go, okay?
That was the case.
Yeah, and make the river your friend. That'll be fun.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there. Might as well grab whatever. Oh. And I'm gonna go with that. Back that way anyway. Most likely show. Less than 20% damage. Okay.
Order assigned. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oop. Oh. That's Sam. Ah.
No Indians, friend.
Okay. Never, huh? Pretty much never. Okay. Okay, so should be getting out of the timefall area very soon. Right? Ha ha ha! Found it. Get out of here. Okay. Come on, man. Okay. Oh. Okay. Somewhere over there. Oh, yep, I knocked that guy out. Get out of here, man. There we go. What? What do you mean?
One foot, hands on the other.
Okay. Actually, no, wrong. How do I do this again? Hold on. You can use strands to secure cargo to carriers, trucks, etc. Can I? No? Okay. Okay then. How much can I load on? How much can I load on to there? I have no clue, actually. Huh. Quite a lot, actually.
Okay.
I'd consider that, but I think I'd rather go back, you know?
Just a little bit more.
Okay.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. Next delivery. That.
So you made it.
Okay.
Looks good as new.
Ah, nice.
No shake.
Good work.
And I apparently picked up some. Oh, alright. Oh well. Sure, why not? I mean, I am going to Lake Knot City anyway, right? Yeah. Which means I might as well take on any deliveries going to Lake Knot City. And then let's send this guy wherever. You then. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Rest is advised. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone with their bike on the road.
Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, here you go, Speed Demon.
Safe travels.
Just noticed that. Might as well grab it.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Might as well grab that thing.
There we go.
Alright. Alright, back up.
Come on, let's roll.
Okay. If there's anything going to Lake North City, you might as well grab it. As I said, might as well grab it. If I can easily. That is. There are porters over there. Not city all the way over there. I'm not gonna go get that. A little too far out of the way. Okay, and this will definitely need
Proceed to distribution center. Safe travels. Safe travels. Have a pleasant journey. All clear. Have a pleasant journey. Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay.
The people down in South Knot City have had to suffer through a lot of terrorist attacks lately. They've not been receiving supplies regularly either. No one's starving, not yet, but a sense of unease is spreading across the city. We need you to bring them as much as you can of whatever you can. Food, oxytocin, the essentials. You'll also be carrying seeds, earthworm and insect protein paste, organic chemicals, and anti-BT weapons laced with your blood.
Okay.
None of which can be sent via a Cairo printer. A delivery will remind the citizens they're connected to the rest of the country. It will give them hope. And if you can get them connected to the Cairo network, all the better. Something's been nagging at me, though. Fragile checked in a little while ago, saying that due to some instability with the beach, she was having trouble making jumps. Until things settle down, she won't be able to help you out. Fragile's at the distro center south of Lake Knot if you want to hear the rest of the story.
Well,
I marked her location on your map. Be sure to take a look. By the way, chiral density appears to be increasing across the board. We're currently looking into what kind of impact this might have on Cuban functionality. No need for you to worry about all that, though. Just keep on doing what you do best, huh?
Okay.
Hey, thank you.
Okay.
Good work.
Make delivery. All this.
Good work, Sam. The weapons you've recovered are something the techs have been calling sticky guns. Anyway, none of this is on you. We should have kept a closer eye on them in the first place. Let's check the cargo. Great. Most of them are accounted for. Thanks to you, we've kept the damage to a minimum.
Okay. Go. Okay.
Good work.
Private room. Rest in private room. Into private room. And then maybe I'll read through. Read all the mail. And then I'll see where things stand.
Sam, don't know if you're aware, but you can customize your pack and your private room. Why not give it a try?
Take a shower. Okay. Okay. Mail. All the mail. Yep. As I figured. Started using utility patches, Sam. Sam, my man. A lot of love for you here in Port Knot City. Everyone's talking about it, how you hooked us up to the network and took out that BT. Makes me feel a little better about how Igor went out, knowing that he was in the company of a real hero like yourself. By the way, I've been wondering, you've been using the utility pouches? They make it really easy to carry an extra blood bag or two. You ought to know better than anyone how much BTs hate this stuff. In fact, if you've got a bag of red on you, I strongly recommend popping it in a pouch. Give it a try at least. I mean, what do you have to lose? Folks used to use all kinds of pouches, you know. Haven't seen much variety for a while now, but back in the day, porters would rock customized backpacks decked out with a dozen or more specialized pouches. Who knows, if you're lucky you might even find someone to design one just for you. Could be the beginning of a virtuous circle, if you ask me. The more you succeed in bringing our people together, the more likely you'll turn up some of these old pouch designs, which in turn ought to help you in your work. Get others on board. Good luck. Getting tired, Sam. Wouldn't blame you. After all, you're not a machine. You need breaks and whatnot. Lucky for you, I know the perfect place. Some hot springs, a hop, skip, and a jump northeast of here, where the junk dealers hold up. The crater digestive baths, as I believe they're called, good for getting the bowels moving in case you're backed up. But the waters are also good for general aches and pains. Miraculous healing properties, apparently. It does wonders for stress BB, even. Not one that's suffering from autotoxemia, though, obviously. Anyway, you should give it a try sometime. Delivery for a prepper. Sam, I have a delivery request for you. There's a prepper out there who's got a special talent. Calls herself a cosplayer, and she can apparently dress herself up. Look like damn near anyone in anything. And there's no one better when it comes to designing and making clothes and accessories. But she needs a new sewing kit to finish her current project. Would you find one and deliver it to her? I'm pretty sure she'd have something interesting to offer you in return. You got married. How are you holding up, Sam? You must have walked more than 1,000 miles by now. Try not to let it get to you. I'm sure it must be lonely work. Well, anyway, I wanted to get in touch and tell you that we got married. I know. Who gets married in this day and age, right? But through the Carol Network, we got in touch with a priest and we said our vows, and that was it. Silly, maybe, but it seems to have brought smiles to a few faces, so thanks for making it possible. We owe you more than we can say. Please look out for them. Dear Sam, cheerful news, my daughter's getting married. Oh, though you've probably been wondering, we're not related at all. I've never even been married, let alone had any kids. Took her in 5 or so years back after her parents died. She could barely speak a word of English. Her parents had been Japanese, but we managed in our own way. It's funny, until the moment we met, I thought I was destined to live out my life alone, but as soon as I laid eyes on her, that changed. I knew in my heart that I had to protect her, make sure no one ever hurt her. So I ended up doing that myself by being too overprotective in the end. I tried to make up for it. My daughter's leaving the nest at last, and I couldn't be happier for her. All I can do now is pray and hope for the best, and I'd be awful grateful if you could look in on her and her husband from time to time, just to make sure they were doing okay. Sam, I heard you delivered the samples we provided. Thanks for that. We really appreciate it. I know it was probably weird for you, me and her being separated and all. I'm not going to pretend I wasn't a stupid asshole about, well, everything. Anyway, I just wanted to say that we're grateful. I just hope that stuff comes in handy one day. By the way, we've got a few more designs we're working on, so if you like the look of that kit, drop by our shelter for a gander. Hopefully the things we are working on will prove useful, if not to you, then to someone. See you around, Sam. Come roar around the racetrack of your dreams. Hey Sam, how are your deliveries going? Listen, I've got something important to tell you, and you'll want to hear this, I promise. Ever since I came to this distro center, I've been hearing rumors about a dream racetrack. Sounds like there were plans to build one near the Timefall Farmer's place back in the day. You know where that is, right? Anyway, it seems that it was the founder of Fragile Express who had the idea in the first place. Yep, turns out Fragile's old man was crazy for motor racing. Who knew? Anyway, the idea was that the racetrack would attract crowds from Lake Knot, South Knot, all over. Some of the local preppers would have come along too, no doubt. Would have been quite a sight. Man, just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. You know what I mean? Seems like they made good progress at first too. Everybody worked together and they managed to get the racetrack terminal set up in double quick time. Of course, then the goddamn terrorists had to get involved and ruin everything. The racetrack over there on streams never became a reality. Maybe that's about to change, because we managed to get our hands on the original design data. What's more, it seems like it's so good to go. That's right, just donate the necessary materials like you would to any other structure. Your racetrack dreams will come true, and I wish I could be the first to burn that baby up. But they need me here, so that's that. So if there's one guy I'd be happy to see take on the track in my place, it's you. great deliverer himself. And you won't have to trundle around the racetrack in one of your trucks either. Nope, it sounds like a sleek little number known as the Roadster will become available for fabrication if your results are good enough. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The first thing you need to do is find the racetrack terminal near the Timefall Farmer's place and donate them the necessary materials. Good luck, Sam. I'm looking forward to seeing you race into the sunset and into a bright new future. Be sure to use your auto hood. The auto hood I made for you is pretty special. I know it because I tested it out myself. By putting it on, you transform into an otter, and I'm not just talking about your appearance. You literally become one with the water. You notice that I even put a British logo on it for you? That's proof that no one else has done anything like it. I'm so happy that I'm able to help support your work. Us humans should strive to live in harmony with nature. We won't survive for long if we're always fighting against it. We need to go with nature's flow, surrender ourselves to the natural rhythms of the world. That's what I think anyway. That's why I got into cosplay. I wanted to lose myself in a character. It's a character take over. Some people think it's just an excuse to wear fancy clothes, but they're missing the point. It's an art. The art of transformation. We should all embrace our place in the world. There was a time when I tried to stay apart from it all. But after meeting my beloved, my eyes have been opened. And that's why I've decided I'm going to sign a contract with the Bridges and see where that takes me. When I was younger, I was something of a professional host. I travel all over the country and speak at events, meet interesting people, and so on. In my own little way, I was helping to bring America together too. I really believe that. Sure, I was scared of PTs, but I had a lot of supporter friends, so we used to travel together from city to city. They called me the Wandering Host. I remember the first time I was asked to take part in a cosplay event. I didn't really understand the concept at first, but that event opened my eyes and showed me how wonderful cosplay could be. Most people are skeptical, but it's something you can't understand unless you've experienced it for yourself. Total transformation into someone or something else. I was an instant convert. I started running my own cosplay events, trying to get everyone to see how amazing it really is. It was at one of these events that I met my girl. Her costumes are incredible, on a whole other level. It's not just her technique either, it's her spirit, her soul. She's transcended to a higher plane. Wait, she's the one who made that otter hood. Maybe you've already noticed, but putting that on will pretty much turn you into an otter. That's sure to be useful at some point, right? And I wanted to share her passion with the whole world. That's why I persuaded her to hook up to the Carol Network and join the UCA the next time you drop by. Ah. With my people's skills and her designs, we'll get the whole country on the cosplay train before you know it. Strange lights at the incinerator. Hey, there we go. I can finally finish up the eastern region when I'm able to get over there again. It's going to sound crazy, but you've got to believe me, Sam. So I was at the incinerator. They found a body near the way station and it needed to be burned. Since we don't exactly have a team of corpse disposal guys on call, I was given the job. I've been outside more than the other guys lately, so it makes sense. It wasn't like I could say no. Someone had to do it. It doesn't mean I wasn't scared shitless, though. I don't have dooms or anything, but you don't need special powers to know when a BT's concert sent. I could tell they weren't far behind. I just wanted to get the job done and come home. Then one of the fuckers popped out of nowhere and nearly gave me a heart attack. Somehow I make it into the incinerator without getting grabbed, and that's when things got really weird. I saw this glowing thing. This light, I guess. I wanted to take a closer look, but I wasn't about to take any chances. I had to get the hell out of there. I can't stop thinking about it now, though. You should check it out if you have the chance. Hey there, Sam the Man. It's Jay. Clear recall, memory bit. Recognize? I gotta say, these delivery systems of yours, they're pretty advanced. It only took me a minute or two after hijacking them to locate my second chip. The chip, you'll know it when you see it. You'll see V. Big ol' V like last time. Like home. Problem is, these mules got to it first. Stuck it in a postbox for safekeeping. But I know you, Sam the Man. I bet a guy like you loves a challenge, am I right? Right? Take the order. Run with it. And I'll update your map with the latest info. The rest is up to you, though. Finding chips is one thing. It takes a living, breathing person to go get them. I don't think. I am not. I do not qualify at the moment. When you're up for it, you'll find the Lego order waiting for you at Lake Knot City. Interviews. I believe, yeah. Incredible, isn't it? The hourglass. This hourglass. See how the sand flows upwards? Got coral particles in it. That's why it moves like that. And look at the shape of the glass. So elegant, so delicate. Just like the girl who made it. Hard to believe it's even of this world, but it was made by human hands, alright. Crazy, isn't it? No wonder everyone in South City knows her work. Can you imagine how I felt when she gave it to me? Guess you could say it was a thank you present. She'd asked me to fix something for her, and this was what I got in return. You know, I've done jobs for all kinds over the years, but none of my other customers ever did anything like this for me. Most will just toss you a couple likes, and that's the end of it. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a like or two, it's just, this was different. The moment she gave me this hourglass, I knew I wanted to be with her. It never happened, though. It cuts out for love and relationships don't have what it takes. Other people kind of scare me, to be honest. So, even if we can't be together, at least I'll have this hourglass. An asexual world. Records suggest that the widespread aversion towards physical contact and intimacy was a phenomenon that had been observed even before the Death Stranding. One contemporary report, for example, details the increasing popularity of the sexless lifestyle among young people. A growing percentage of the younger cohort were self-identifying as asexual, claiming to be incapable of feeling desire or attraction. Accordingly, such individuals are less likely to have children or engage in sexual activity. It should be noted, however, that many other unique sexual identities are being recognized during this period, such as demisexuals, who are incapable of sexual attraction without an emotional connection, and panromantics, who profess an attraction unrestricted by sex or gender, albeit one not necessarily sexual in nature. One theory posits that the Stranding accelerated the proliferation of these sexualities. The terrifying new world in which BT's roam and annihilation is an everyday occurrence, people have grown reticent to form emotional connections with others. Although there has been no measurable decrease in human fertility, the birth rate has nevertheless dropped dramatically. Incidents of sexual harassment and assault have also seen a sharp decrease, which seems to suggest that sex could not be further from our minds, for better or for worse. I must preempt myself by admitting that I do not have any empirical data with which to support the following claim. That said, it is my contention that, based on the aforementioned observations and others, the vast majority of the population could be categorized as asexual. Article advances a controversial thesis widely regarded as unsubstantiated and discriminatory. Aww. Prevailing theory is that increased self-identification of aforementioned sexualities is due to increased social awareness and acceptance. Historical records indicate individuals asserting identities falling outside cisgender heteronormativity face significant discrimination and persecution, leading to suppression and concealment as survival strategies. It is generally accepted that a variety of factors contributed to reduced sexual activity and birth rate pre- and post-stranding. Studies are ongoing. Okay. 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 There's so fucking more. Okay. Huh? Huh? Grenade pouch. Holy, what? Okay. Okay. Oh. There we go. Another one of these scenes.
Sorry about the mess. Caught in the rain. Oops. Didn't mean to give you a shower. Tried waiting it out, but when I checked the time... I'm sorry. I should have come sooner. I got rain in my eyes.
Oh.
Just give me a minute.
Oh, he didn't get rain. He's crying. Well, not like that's a bad thing. Okay. First of all, that. Okay. Okay. Alright, take on orders. Okay. Okay. Yep, head out.
Unable to process order.
What?
Unable to process order.
What?
Please stand by until the problem can be rectified.
Oh, hi. Sam Bridges, I presume? Sorry about that. The system seems to be on the fritz. One of the packages wasn't processed properly and got left out of the order. It says here the client is Fragile herself. Someone double-tagged it so the system couldn't tell whether it's for Fragile Express or Bridges.
Ah.
Anywho, really sorry for the holdup, and careful. The contents are fragile. It's okay.
Okay. Alright. Thermonuclear.
Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels. Safe travels. Have a pleasant journey. Decline reporting, Sam. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Ah. Oh. Go. Bruh. Come on, then. Oh, come on, then. Get up here.
Says here the client is fragile herself.
Oh.
Careful. The contents are fragile.
Seriously, man? Okay. So clearly... It started as soon as it is separated from Sam. Huh.
Beginning scan.
Okay. That means I cannot leave it alone, huh? That means I'll go directly to this row. Little Knot City got nuked. What the fuck? Ah. I heard, but Middle Knot City was nuked about a year back. Civilians, staff, everyone and everything gone in the blink of an eye. They said it was a terrorist attack. Demons doing their thing. Assholes. Fragile got caught up in the whole mess somehow too, though I wasn't privy to the details. Long story short, they started screening deliveries a whole lot more thoroughly. Not that it made a difference. It was one tragedy after another. We lost half of South Knot City not long after. Half better than all, but a whole lot of people still died, and it shook the rest up pretty bad. They started to wonder if joining the UCA wasn't the worst choice they ever made. And the more people who said it out loud, the more paranoid they got. Professor didn't spread that thinking, even beyond the city even. Not that it takes much for your average prepper to buy in. You might think becoming a part of the Chiral network would have helped calm things down a little, but we still don't have a handle on the terrorists. It could all fall apart at any moment, but if it does, we can't let it beat us. Even if everything we've built, breaks down, we've got to do what we can to patch it up. That's all there is to it.